Well, what the fuck could I tell you, people? Why the hell does this always happen to me, man? Honestly. Where I go into a movie with low expectations, and pretty much it is one of the worst things I have ever watched in my life. I mean, yeah, they are the epitome close to Jaws for their revenge, but yeah, that's the worst movie for me. But anyways, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm going to rant on Public Enemies and this piece of shit. Yeah, that's right. So let's fucking get into it, alright? First of all, the story and what the movie is about. What I could tell you is this movie is forgettable, and there's nothing memorable about this piece of dog shit, honestly. I mean, somebody could correct me down there in the comments and say if this movie is based on a true story, but I'm not going to believe that bullshit, okay? Seriously, I'm not. I mean, of course, if this was based on a true story, I would like to see a documentary for this. More than the fucking shitty piece of cow damn shit of a film. Honestly. The story here is just terrible, as it's forgettable, and there's nothing really going for it. Come on. Honestly. So let's get to the acting. I'll admit Johnny Depp was really good in this film. But other than that, everyone else was so-so, and it was a mixed bag of okay or mediocre or just downright shitty, terrible acting by everyone, honestly, except for Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp was trying to play his role uh, very like interesting, but at the same time, I'll explain later what takes you out of the film, but let's get to characters. There's nothing more memorable about it. There's no characters that you remember, and you forget their names really fast, honestly. And it's just like bland, boring, stupid, idiotic, a waste of my time. I mean, hell, I could have went to the Playboy Mansion and saw a lot of Playboy playmates and hanged out with them. And that's more interesting than your characters in this movie. Honestly, really. It's really that terrible and bad, people. My god. Let's get to the writing. The writing suffers a lot, as this is trying to be a crime drama movie, and yet I'm not invested in it because I kept on looking at my posters and I kept on looking at everything else because this movie sucked ass, people. It really did. Honestly. With the writing, come on. You could have did a better job on the writing and get me more interested in it. Um, the cinematography and the visuals is pretty awful. And it looks like it's straight to shitty old DVD quality. Yeah, just because the director wanted to shoot in HD, and you couldn't kind of tell it was handycam in some parts. Like a real shitty, cheap handycam. Probably Panasonic or JVC or one of those. Yeah. Sometimes the movie does look like a movie, and then sometimes it goes into like this weird thing where it looks like it's shot on home shitio. How bad is that, people? Honestly. My god. I would rather have one of the killers from Slumber Party Massacre drill my head in than to ever look at the cinematography and the visuals ever the fuck again. It is really that bad, people. It's giving me a headache right now. It's kind of making me shake a little bit. Oh my god. Um, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, it's really bad. And also, you got that shitty thing where you try to add lettering or subtitles into the film with a white background, but yet the letters are white. You can't read what it says. It said some kind of prison, but yeah, let's put sand and let's put subtitles. Yeah, really. And you want me to read that as hard enough as it is? You motherfuckers, you pieces of shit bastards. Because you are lazy and you are universal. And you ever been lazy after the early 2000s, to believe it or not. Yeah. So let's see, what else is there? Uh, the scores. The scores, there's nothing really here. As I'd rather hear somebody farting for an hour and 30 minutes. That's more music to my ears than hearing your shitty soundtrack and shitty scores in this film. Honestly, it is really that terrible and bad. And overall, the movie itself, it's another disappointment. What a waste of my fucking time. I mean, really. And I guess something did not want me to watch this movie because me and my friend was supposed to watch this movie when it came out in 2009. But no. Because I guess karma was trying to save me from this movie. So the movie gets a 0 out of 5. Yeah, it is really that bad. It's really that terrible. And also, I forgot to mention the dialogue is terrible in this movie. And, I mean, this is like if you had a Japanese girlfriend and she was trying to kiss you, but she kissed you on your eyes instead of on your mouth. Honestly, how someone is supposed to kiss you, but she's kind of kissing you the wrong way, and that's how this movie makes me feel. That this movie rubs me the wrong way, and I gotta say, you're gonna get the fuck out. Fuck you, you piece of shit movie. Honestly, you could go to hell and burn in hell. Yeah. Oh my god, this movie was hell, man. Honestly, like, how dare they? Universals, you pieces of shit garbages, you bastards. You rat tack son of a bitch bastards. Yes, that's my new catchphrase, my new word. This movie was so rat tack shit. Honestly. And I could express my opinions on how I feel about movies. And people are going to say, well, Derrick, why do you hate on movies that's trying to be good? Well, first of all, it sucked ass. It was a piece of shit. Nothing is really there. You don't give a shit about anybody in this film. What goes on? It's lifeless. And whatever. Fuck those rat tack bastards. And what did I do to the DVD disc? What I always do to shitty movies like this. Yeah. So anyways, let's get on to this movie. Okay? And that is Skin Deep. Now, yes, I was watching it this month. And let me tell you something. I watched it about 2 weeks ago. And this movie is fucking forgettable. Honestly, there's no story. there's really nothing in this film what it's about, honestly. All I can tell you is it's a ripoff of Texas Chainsaw Massacre mixed with House of a Thousand Corpses, mixed with some kind of deranged, shitty horror movie. That's it, people. That is it. So basically, this is a ripoff. Okay? There's nothing redeemable about this movie except the poster. The poster or the cover looks awesome. And I'm gonna keep this actually. But my god, the story is just terrible in here as it was copy and paste, 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 copy and paste. Just give me a soccer punch in the throat already, people. Honestly, really, just take a couple of my teeth out. That's more interesting than your story and what this movie has to offer. Alright, the characters. What characters? They were boring and stupid and lifeless. Honestly, you couldn't give a shit about anyone in this fucking film. Cause it is really that bad, that horrible. The acting is atrocious and it is horrible. And it makes the acting in The Return of Swamp Thing by those two kids more better than the acting in here. I could tolerate those two kids in The Return of Swamp Thing. Other than this fucking shitty acting in this movie. Ugh. My god. And let's get to the writing. The writing is just like... They didn't even put any effort. Thus the fact that this is by Fangoria, that magazine company. But I would say, don't make films, stick with the magazines. Simple as that. Nuchu Nacha Rada. Okay? Simple as that. Yeah, but the writing suffered a lot. And there's nothing to a redeemable film. The dialogue is just lifeless, stupid, and retarded as all fuck. Honestly. The cinematography and the visuals look like horseshit. And they are the worst cinematography and visuals I ever seen in my life. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. I guess the scores sucked. I think it was just repeated notes again and again. Correct me down there in the comments if you ever seen this piece of shit before. My god, man. What the hell was these rat-tack bastards thinking? And overall, the movie itself, I would rather watch Paul Blart Mall Cop again and again and again on repeat than to ever watch this movie again. I would rather watch half of the shit that I covered in Rants, and this movie sucks, and why this movie was made. Yeah, I would rather watch those movies from why was this movie made. It is really that horrible and bad, people. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit, as you can see. And the movie overall itself, 0 out of 5. What a terrible letdown of a film. I mean, you have an awesome cover of this guy with a bear trap as teeth. But no, the movie is not really that awesome. Of course, they kind of make it look awesome on the back. And the story sounds interesting on the back, but no. It's terrible. Could have been doing better shit. I could have been helping someone in needy. I could have been going to a museum, seeing what is worth a lot of money, and then trying to find, um, I guess something that is rare and that's a really, a rare item to basically give to the museum, and they would give me a lot of money for it, but that would be better than this piece of shit film. I would rather have somebody sticking crawdads in my ears than to ever hear this movie ever to hell again. I would rather have Shao Kahn hammering the shit out of me than to ever put this in my DVD player ever to hell again. It is really that bad. It is really horrible. And to be honest with you, I would rather be in space if somebody asked me to watch the film with them. I'll go to NASA and I'll do a lot of training, whatever, and I'll go into space and never come back. If somebody was to ask me to watch Skin Deep, and maybe I'll jump out of the spaceship and go into a black hole because that's how bad this film is. I don't care if I was to die or not. Yeah, that's a lot better better than watching Skin Deep. That's how bad this film is, man. Honestly, my God. Help me. Help me. Oh, shit. Yeah, so anyways, I leave you with that, guys, and I am out. Peace. And one more thing. Both of those movies get the stamp of, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out, and the stamp to the rat tack bastards that was involved with this films. Yeah. Later.